Howdy guys, this is the last of my series on Danduil for now. We've got a replay between xHighTech and Silverdragen versus Lubli and BananaBeach. We see a Shadow Frost start. I'm not really sure why the Gen Charger went this way. My guess is that it happened because that way they'd sort of be on the same side and he doesn't want to leave without his Frost player. Silverdragen also starts Frost, but xHighTech for some reason has not played yet. Maybe he's AFK. So, BananaBeach and Lubli, I look like will get the center pretty easily. So, Silverdragen does not even try. He goes for a will immediately. So, this is good. So, he's going to let BananaBeach and Lubli have that center control, but he's not going to let it bother him. If you play chess, this is a very hyper-modernist idea. Silverdragen goes tier 2 immediately. I'm not sure why he does that. Maybe just because it's there and he doesn't want to be locked out of it, which is something that can happen if you don't have this under control, is that you can be locked out of a tier 2. Especially this map. This map, none of the tier 2s are by power wells. So xHighTech has come back in and he takes a well. Meanwhile, Lubli and BananaBeach have taken wells up here, and they're going to look like they're going to take more. But at this point, there has been no engagement, so if everybody tries to well up at the same pace, xHighTech and Silverdragen will be able to do it just fine. They're going to be forced to make some pace dictations in the game when they run out of wells, because they will run out of wells before BananaBeach and Lubli. But for now, they can well up at the same pace. My guess is that that's why Silverdragen went tier 2. Is to sort of force somebody to play tier 2 to sort of slow down the power well momentum so that Silverdragen and xHighTech don't run out of wells quite so fast. This ice barrier here is to allow wells later in the game, and Lubli goes tier 2, which means xHighTech will probably go tier 2 as well. xHighTech does go tier 2, so we've got Lost Souls and Pure Frost, which is a sort of unusual combo with 3 Frost Orbs, and we've got Pure Fire with Lost Souls. There's an attack going over this way. xHighTech's a little low on power because he just has tier 2, but hopefully his Stonekin player will be able to help him out. This Nightcrawler spreads in. We see a freeze. That will do well on the Nightcrawler, but also advise xHighTech time because his well just came up. Also, there's a little attack going here. Also, if you notice, xHighTech and Silverdragen have taken wells both in the same spot, so that they can both have ground presence for their units. BananaBeach and Lubli have also done this here, and obviously in the center. So there's a little bit of things going on here, but most of the fight's occurring over here. Looks like this attack has sort of ended. I'm not sure why this 80 power was spent on these units. I don't agree with this well. xHighTech has no power, and there's a War Eagle coming. So, this well, I think he needed that 100 power. This well is probably going to drop. You see an Enforcer. This Enforcer is going to die. How much power does Silverdragen have? Silverdragen does not have power to repair this well. So, this is not looking great. We do see a freeze, but this is still at pretty low health, and, you know, like a home soil or something, I see this going down. There's a counter freeze to get after the Enforcer response, and now the attack continues in earnest. No home soil. I guess, well, there was a motivate, so these Dark Elf Assassins will do a ton of damage. We see that this ice shield actually missed because it didn't get the War Eagle, who was probably its intended target. And this well does drop. But BananaBeach and Lubli have expended a lot of power and energy over here, and so xHighTech and Silverdragen's counterattack may be strong. These units should be going somewhere instead of just chilling. Yeah, so these units are going to die, and then xHighTech will have 2 Enforcers and a Skyfire Drake to attack with. BananaBeach launches an offensive over this way, and Silverdragen has a Lost Reaver. This will be good against the Dark Elf Assassins. I mean, Lost Reavers are sort of good against everything. But he can also nasty surprise. It looks like this Nightcrawler is headed towards a wall. No, okay. Maybe they made a no wall landing agreement. Or not. Well, I'm not sure how the next trooper spawned on the opposite side of the wall. Maybe a glitch. You know what, got a Mountaineer, who's probably going to die pretty quickly. He can't get a shot off because he gets a shot off, he dies. I guess he timed it right so that these Dark Elf Assassins are just dazed. We got this wall, but you know, against a Frost Splash, walling isn't as effective. We see over here Silverdragen launching another offensive. There's a Light Blade coming to catch the Lost Reaver, and he nasty surprises because the Lost Reaver is good for nothing else, but also it puts a lot of corpses in, and so some of these Phoenixes are going to revive. There we go, this one revives. Also, he waited to do that until the Light Blade uses Taunt, so that the Light Blade can't taunt a Phoenix. And now that there's no more attacking coming down, Silverdragen pulls his Phoenix back to use for another offensive. And we see now that xHighTech is launching his attack. 2 aerial units to beat these. A lot of times with Frost, it's a very aerial battle. The Skyfire Drake survives and is now going to come to kill the War Eagle. The Enforcer to take out the Light Blade before the Light Blade catches something. This disenchant on the War Eagle, I'm not sure if it was worth it, because it's 90, good nasty surprise, but it's 90 power to disenchant, and the War Eagle only costs 100 power. So, if you spend 90 power to save the War Eagle, you can just spawn another War Eagle for 100 power. You'll notice that these Shadow Phoenixes are particularly useful in these wall clusters because there's 3 of them. It's not as devastating as it would be against another faction, because Lubli and BananaBeach have very good defense. By the way, this offense is sort of going, but not really going anywhere. So this nasty is probably clear that a Phoenix is going to come in and help revive. But doing damage to all of these wells is good against Frost Splashes because you can't kill all of them. Although in this case, an Eruption would be very nice right here. The heal is off just in time. Against all of these Frost Splashes, Lubli and BananaBeach have 2 Kobold Drakes between them, so they can Kobold Drake and Glacier Shell a lot. This attack continues to go, but BananaBeach is sort of wasting a lot of power here that he could be using to defend, and so xHighTech and Silverdragen are using that power to attack more efficiently here. These Divided Answers attacking this well. Good while fire is going to attack units, but also prevent it from healing while doing damage. So this wall is probably going to drop. And at this point, you see that Silverdragen and xHighTech have achieved a strong attack in the center, and this whole center could collapse. And yeah, so Yellow quits, BananaBeach quits because of that, and Lubli will surely quit in a minute. Okay, so there's a good replay. There's a great example of how you can win Danduil without even trying for the center. It's not necessarily optimal, but there's certainly ways to do it. The center, instead of becoming an asset, well, it is an asset, but also in addition to being an asset, it's a target. So that's what Silverdragen and xHighTech utilized, is that the fact that all of these center walls are here, while it is an asset for map control, it's also a target that they can get later because everything is concentrated in one spot. So, hope you guys learned a little bit from this and enjoyed my 3-part series on Danduil.